Similarly to the number pi, the golden ratio, or phi, is one of the world's most famous irrational numbers. The first mention of the golden ratio within literature was in Euclid's Elements, which was written about 2,300 years ago. Its fame is due to its appearance in architecture, art, and nature. Some of the cases in nature are how flowers bloom, as well as the structure of some leaves, and it is often associated with pine cones or certain shells that have a spiral. People often see it in pieces such as the Mona Lisa or the Vitruvian Man or the Parthenon and even the Great Pyramids of Egypt. It is not known for sure that the artists or architects of these works intentionally put the golden ratio in these pieces, but it has been a myth throughout human history. To find the golden ratio in mathematics, you have to divide a line in half, dividing the long part by the short part and equaling the entire length divided by the long part. The number that's found once doing the mathematical equation is related to the Fibonacci sequence as well. In modern times, the golden ratio is mostly used in art or corporate settings due to its association with beauty and aesthetics. Engineers also use it in relation to the Fibonacci sequence within coding and other technological areas as well. One of the most famous artists to use the golden ratio is Leonardo da Vinci, which can be seen here in his Last Supper, the Mona Lisa, and the Vitruvian Man. As mentioned before, the golden ratio does show up in architecture. However, this is seen as a myth, not necessarily fact. But some examples of this are the Parthenon in Greece, as well as the Great Pyramids in Egypt. Here are some examples of the golden ratio showing up in nature, which is why it might often be associated with being a divine number.